Hi, welcome back to my channel after a month and a half of not posting. I thought I'd make a video explaining why I haven't posted in a month, where I've been, what I was feeling, and just talk a little bit about like where I am in life, because if there's anyone out there watching that is following my journey about, dropping out of college, and if they're thinking about doing the same thing, I want to keep my life up to date on here so anyone that is going through the same thing can have someone to relate to. But anyway, so my last video I posted was the cover that I did for Sandcastles by Beyonce, and that was like a very just like, I want to get a video out there, so I'm just gonna sing. And then after that, my motivation completely, like, it just was gone. I filmed probably 3 videos, tried to edit them, and did not like the way they were turning out, so they did not make it. And then I kind of just stopped trying because I had no idea what to, oh my god, no idea what to film. I really was like at a loss for like what I wanted my channel to be about, or like if I needed a theme or something. Just a lot of things like that, just like confusion with my channel in general, so I was having a hard time like making a concrete video. And then really the underlying part of it all was like, I was really going through like a tough time for the past month. Not like tough time, but like this has been the first time where I've really been like doubting my life in general. Like I was really just like, what am I doing? What purpose does what I'm doing have? Like, I just got into this like really sad state and negative state of mind, and I was just being super lazy. I was not taking advantage of my time. I was just kind of being, which in a sense is okay sometimes, but this past month, I was just like not feeling life. I just really wasn't. I just was just going to work, coming back here by myself, and feeling bad for myself. I always like touch my hair excessively in these videos. I was feeling a lot of self-doubt in the past month. I think what was happening was like, I really don't want to go back to school. If I do go back to school at some point, I will. Just right now, I still don't feel that urge because I really don't know what I would do if I went to school, like studying wise. But I think what was starting to happen was like, I mentioned in my vlog about like my new life, if you want to go watch that, I mentioned that, I didn't know anybody here and I hadn't made any friends yet. And it's about a month later and we're getting there, but I still have not made any like concrete friends. Gradually at work, I've been getting closer with some girls, and people started working recently that are closer to my age, so I know that it'll all be fine. Like I'm making friends at work, and those still count, and I'm sure when the summer comes around, I'll hang out with people that I work with more, maybe outside of work. But that was really all that was happening. I had no friends here still, and I was basically going to work, coming back to the condo, eating dinner, watching Netflix, and going to bed. And then on the weekends, I would be looking forward to my family coming, and I love my family dearly, but I was missing my age group. I was missing my friends back home. I was missing just hanging out with people my age. I was missing my friends from college. I was missing the parties I was going to at college. I was missing like what it felt like to have people to go to whenever I wanted. Like I couldn't just text people, hey, what are you doing right now, and go over to their dorm. Like there's no one here in Cape May that I can do that with yet. So it really started getting to me, and I was just so lonely, and I was lonely and I was doubting everything that I was doing. I just felt like I was being so lazy and not using my time wisely. I could sense like my life like giving me back all, not negative things, but I talked about the law of attraction in a previous video, and what you think in your head, I swear to God, you attract. And like I was just in a negative place, and just little things kept happening to me, that I didn't want to happen, and it just was building up, and I finally just had like a breakdown one time when my mom and dad came down for a weekend, and I was just like, I couldn't even describe in words what was happening. It was just like so many things had happened that I wasn't exactly happy with. Plus I was, you know, I was upset that I wasn't doing YouTube. I was lonely. It was just so many little things, and then it just all came crashing down on me, and it was a lot. And I was just a little upset with myself that I was feeling all these negative feelings, because I'm overall a very positive person, and I was just not feeling positive whatsoever. So I had that little moment, and then I decided to request 2 days off in a row from work so I could come home. And I came home and I spent time with my friends and my family, and I really separated myself from Kate May for 2 days. I was able to really like step back and look at all the things that I thought were going horribly, and look at just my life in general, and it was so needed. Like I came back to Kate May a new woman. Like, I left here in a negative space, and I came back in a completely different mindset. I just was like worrying about the most stupid stuff, like what shift I was working at work, or like, I don't know, I was just, I honestly felt like I felt like I was in the same place as I was in the beginning of college. Like, I felt like there was no hope. I was never going to make friends. I just felt like there was no hope. Like, I didn't feel like I would ever get out of this slump, and I'm finally coming out of it. For anybody out there that is dropping out of college and feeling this way, or you're in college and you're feeling lonely, or you're doubting. Okay, the air just came on, so if you hear it, sorry. If you're just doubting yourself and you feel like you're not going at a positive, or you're not going in what you think is the right direction, just take a step back and look at the stuff you're worrying about and try and see it in a different eye. Like, I was looking at my problems and I was like, I really should not be worrying about that. That will work itself out. You know, the universe will help me if I change my mindset about it. For me, the biggest thing was I truly was lonely here. Like, it just hasn't clicked here yet. Like, with work, it's clicked. I love my job, and I love the people I work with, but I haven't made friends yet, and it was really getting to me, and I was like, I didn't even let myself think. I was like, oh, I'm not supposed to be here. Like, I don't have friends, so I'm not supposed to be here. Like, I was just going to the worst scenario, and I finally realized, like, summer hasn't even technically started. People are still in school. People will come, and I will attract people into my life if I think it into existence. And I was thinking the opposite. I was thinking that I was never going to make friends. If I think that, I won't make friends. So if you're in a situation where you think this thing is not going to happen to you, or you're going down the wrong path, all you're going to keep receiving is that negative. So change your mindset. Think, I'm going in a positive direction. I feel it. Like, put, like, in your head, feel like you have it already. Like, act like you are already going down the right path, or act like everything's gonna be okay. Even if you really think it's not going to be okay, it will. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, we all get down in the dumps sometimes. We all feel like everything's going wrong. We all feel sad, we all feel lonely, we all feel these negative feelings. But instead of holding on to those negative feelings, just really try and step back and say, no, you know, everything's gonna be fine. This will work itself out. This will work itself out. It's gonna be okay. Like, it really is going to be okay. And I'm finally realizing after a month that everything that's happening in my life is supposed to be happening, and I'm just changing my mindset on everything, and I've already seen it. I've already seen things in my life change because I changed my mindset. I've already seen it happen. It's crazy, but it's how it works. It's how the universe works. That's where I've been. I've been in a state of like, I've just been in an iffy mindset, and I'm finally out of it, and I am just trying to figure out things in my life Like, I'm trying to figure out YouTube. I'm trying to figure out the next step after I work all summer. I don't want to think too far into the future, but I have a lot of things going on in my head. But one of the things that I thought about when I left Cape May and went home was YouTube, and how much I really want this thing to work. I don't necessarily need to make money, but I want to reach people and I want to have an audience. I want to make friends on here. Like, I've literally, since I was 12 years old, have been watching YouTube and have always wanted to be a YouTuber. And I had a YouTube channel freshman year, well, 8th grade. We're not going to talk about that, but I finally got this YouTube channel started, and I was already getting good feedback on it. Of course, I'm not huge, but like every comment I was getting was a positive one, and I went home and I thought about it, and I was like, you know what, this is it. I'm going to make a video about where I've been, about, you know, how I've been feeling, so other people can see that, you know, I mean, every YouTuber says this, but no one's life is perfect, even online. And, you know, I'm gonna get back into this thing. I really, really, really want to get back into this. I don't know what direction this channel is going. I think an overall theme that has stayed within the videos is the fact that I dropped out of college. So that's gonna be like the overarching theme of it all. Basically, I'm gonna update you on my life, but I also want some other stuff in there. Anyway, that's where I've been. That's how I've been feeling. If any of you feel the same way, it's okay. Everyone's been there. I've been there. You'll get past it. It won't last forever, even though you think it will. Just take a step back, look at it, change your mindset, and everything around you will change because the universe will hear you. Yeah, so thank you for watching my video. If you stayed into this point, thank you for listening to me, and thank you for being here. Stay tuned for my next video because there will be one soon, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like this video.